I don't know, like, anyone who has a family like mine.
Same-sex couples cannot simultaneously provide both mothering and fathering skills that a child desperately needs.
Hi, I'm Peter Knegt with Daily Xtra, and I'm here with Maya and Charlotte, the team behind Gayby Baby, which is a lovely film here at Hot Docs. Welcome.
Hi. Happy to be here.
So maybe to start things off, you guys could tell us a little bit about your film.
Sure. This film, Charlotte and I have been making for about 4 years, and it tells the story of same-sex families from the perspective of the kids. The film follows the lives of 4 11-year-old kids who are each traversing their own sort of personal change and oncoming puberty, but I suppose it's also about how the rest of the world is wrestling with the fact that they've got gay parents and whether these kids are at risk, and in Australia, marriage equality as well, which is a really big issue there.
Can you go to wrestling?
One of the most striking things I found about it is that their problems aren't really about the fact that they have same-sex parents at all. They have the same problems as any other 11 or 12-year-old would. And I think that's sort of what this film sort of powerfully sort of recognizes.
You know, there's a big thing, a big question that lots of people have about children in same-sex families, and it's, you know, are they the same or are they different? And I think probably the most exciting thing that we can say is that it's both. You know, of course, they're 11-year-olds who are, you know, starting new schools, or, you know, whose parents yell at them, or, you know, who go on family holidays, which is the same as every kid. But at the same time, all these kids have these tinges of what makes having same-sex parents special. Like, for example, there's this one kid, Ebony, and she desperately wants to be a pop star, but she desperately wants to go to this school, which is in the inner west of Sydney, which is where she thinks is going to be this gay haven, where her family will be accepted. So that is also influencing her decision to want to go to that school.
I think we also made a decision, like, pretty early on that we didn't want to. I mean, there's been a lot of films that really politicize this issue of kids or same-sex families or gay marriage. And we kind of made a choice that we didn't want to do that, actually. We wanted to step back and just make it about the kids and let their stories kind of embed themselves in people in a more personal way. I mean, hopefully people see their own lives and families and experiences and things in the film. But that was like a very pointed decision on our part.
So what was the origin of, you know, deciding to make this film? Like, beyond the obvious, sort of what made you guys think, you know, this is something you wanted to take on for 4 years?
Well, for me, I suppose there's a number of reasons, and one of those things is that I suppose in Australia right now we're, you know, debating this issue of same-sex marriage, which means that there are politicians yelling across tables all the time about who's allowed to marry and that kids need a mum and a dad. And I suppose that conversation just became really personal, and I felt that actually there's thousands of kids that have already been raised by same-sex parents. I'm one of them. I've got 2 mums, and it seems like no one is asking the perspective of the kids. And I think that, you know, really the beginning of that film came from wanting to give those kids a voice.
I didn't come from that place at all. I came from a very typical heterosexual family, typically dysfunctional too, you know, I might add. Like, you know, and I saw the kids, you know, I met a couple of them, and I was so struck by these families and how strong they were. In fact, you know, I could kind of see the kind of family I wanted one day in these families, and I just thought, I can't believe that we haven't heard these stories before. And I thought people, not just the gay community, but people like me who hadn't been brought up in this environment would really want to hear that. And that's sort of where I came from. But also we were friends, and we wanted to make a film together, so yeah, we were searching. Yeah.
And coming here to Hot Docs, you know, in a couple of days you're going to see it with an audience in front of a big screen. So what do you hope to sort of take from that experience, or what are your fears and wishes?
I think all of the anxiety and fears and, you know, all of that come into one. I mean, when you make a film in like documentary, we've been working on this for so long. I mean, it's kind of outrageous that we're going to be having our world premiere here, so we're really excited, but yeah, I think we'll be really nervous. I don't know if I'll actually be able to watch it.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we just hope that people like it. And to be honest, like, it's the first time either of us have had a feature film, and it's the world premiere. So I just hope people like it, and I'm really hoping that someone comes and has a drink with us afterwards and pats us on the back or something, that, you know, that we can have a bit of fun as well.
Well, I hope so too, and good luck with all this. It's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, and it just started snowing, which I'm pretty excited about.
You just got here from Australia.
Yeah, it doesn't snow there, so it's Australia.
Thanks so much for being here with us.
Pleasure, thank you.
Not all good things in life come easy.